All right, we're just going to get started. This is my routine for trying to de-stress, especially when I have some sort of feelings in my body and I want to wring it all out. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety. I'm in my head. I'm not liking the way things are going. So I need to be grounded. I need to come back to who I am because I have people who are emailing me, people who are calling me, sending me text messages throughout the night, and pulling my energy. So I need to cut that off, cut all of the ties for the people, and bring my energy back to me, and then come back into my feminine power, my feminine energy. So that way I can recalibrate and understand where everything's at. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to put this right here, I think is best. Awesome. Okay, standing near the top of your mat, feet are grounded. Let's just settle into the mat. Maybe a little bit of neck rolls, a little wigglies, whatever you feel is best for this first moment. We're going to soften your eyes, soften your gaze, or even if you want to close them, that's fine too. So as you turn your palms forward, okay, tuck in your tailbone first, squeeze your glutes, palms forward to the side. Breathe in. Exhale. And I want you to imagine that you are creating a white beam coming out of your hands. And the beam starts as a circle, a ball of energy. Okay, it's a ball of energy. And you can feel that the ball of energy is getting bigger and bigger. Not too big, kind of like a baseball size, okay? So because you're going to hold this energy. There's the energy of white light, because white is protection, and white helps you clarify things, okay? So white balls of energy in your hands. Finding your breath. I am safe. I am okay. I've got this. Whenever you feel a rise of anxiety in your stomach or in your brain, the intrusive thoughts start coming back, or whatever is calling your thoughts out from the present moment, I want you to come back to your balls that are in your hands, the ball of energies in your hands, okay? Create that energy, protection, and light. Even has a little bit of love in there, okay? Self-love. Now as we lift up our hands, we're going to pull that energy into our stomach, into our power chakra. This is where I'm feeling the most anxiety at the moment, the most butterflies, or not really sure what sensation. It almost feels like lightning. It feels like bubble guts. Like it's just a bunch of things in my stomach at the moment. And I want to calm this energy down. So I'm using my white lights, my white balls of energy in my stomach area to do that. Listen to my voice. Stay here with me. Keep those balls of energy. Maybe it combines into one big ball, or maybe they're two balls of energy. And let it relax in your stomach area, or whatever area you feel it. Sometimes you may feel it in your heart, in your chest, in your head, or even in your hips. Wherever you feel it, that's where you're going to place your hands, okay? Breathe in. Let go of your air. I can really feel this energy in my throat now, so I'm going to bring these balls of energy into my throat to heal my throat. Whatever feelings you have, let it out. It is okay. You are safe. You're safe to let it out, okay? You're safe. You're grounded. You're protected. Sometimes we just need that pivotal explosion, that release of whatever it is, a tear or a cry or a shit, whatever it is, an orgasm. Sometimes you just need that. Okay, so my throat chakra is feeling a little bit better. But just find your breath, continue breathing. You're okay, you're safe. It's a lot, and you are doing so good. You are safe and you are okay, and you are bringing yourself back into the feminine power, back into your feminine energy, and going through this transition takes a lot of energy. Okay? You are getting your power back, you're taking your power back, and it's overwhelming because you've been sharing your energy with everyone for such a long time that calling your energy back almost feels selfish. But you are worth it. You are worth having your energy. You are worth taking care of yourself and putting yourself first. You no longer have to let the other people suck your energy if you are not ready. You can always share energy, but you go first, okay? You go first. It doesn't matter. You are the priority. Okay, let's start. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms go down, cross at your stomach. Inhale. Exhale. Pull in your core when you exhale. Inhale. Squeeze your glutes, pull in your stomach. Exhale. Good. Breathe in. Exhale. And I'm just using my Ujjayi breath so you can inhale. So you can also hear my breath and move with me. Exhale. Breathing in. It's okay. You can feel the energy. It's okay. Exhale. 3 more. Focus. Stay right here. Relax your face. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in. And out. This last one, we're swan diving. Okay, inhale, arms up. Swan dive, flat back. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Good. Palms stay down. Go into your plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Exhale, hips down to your heels. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going on your own. I like to go forward and back, but some people, some students, like to create circles. Whatever is best for you, this is your practice, okay? You don't even have to stay with me if you don't want to. Whatever you want. Got 2 more. It's not about the posture, it's about movement, okay? All right, let's stay in Cobra. Breathe in. Squeeze your glutes, inner thighs, nice and tight. Look over your right shoulder. It's a teeny tiny twist. Good. Come back to the center, over the left shoulder. Teeny tiny twist. Good. Come back to the center and go into your tabletop position. Adjust your hands and your knees as much as you need. Pull in your core. Round your spine for cow. Lower the belly. Inhale, eye gaze up. Elbow round. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Awesome. So stay into a tabletop position, flat as back, abs are pulled in. Extend your right leg back. We're going to get into a calf muscle stretch. So if you pull in your stomach, shift your weight into that right heel. Too far back from that. There you go. Shift your weight into that back heel. Abs are pulled in. We're just feeling that calf muscle activation. So it's not too much. Your arms are loose, right? Shoulders are back and down. Pull in your core if you like. Nice flat back. Okay. Is that a bruise on the inside of my thigh? That's crazy. All right, let's go into balance. Lift up your right leg. Abs are pulled in. Left hand comes forward. So finding that straight line from your fingertip all the way to the heel. Abs are pulled in. Stay strong here. If you like, you can always bend your right elbow, starting to warm up your body. When you're ready, left hand touches your heart and then extend it to the left side of the room. Right knee bends, and then open the right knee as much as you can without it pulling or hurting, okay? And then extend your heel out wherever that is at, okay? Usually, I've been working out a lot on my glutes. My flexibility lets the right heel go all the way out to the side, but I can feel like that's a little too much for me today, so I'm going to honor my body and just have it out to a 45-degree angle. Okay, so I'm starting to get a little warm here. Abs pulled in, that right elbow slightly bent, shoulders are pulling towards your hips, and you're extending the arms, extending the heel. 3 more seconds, 2, 1, forward and down. Let's go to the other side. So your left foot goes back, toes are to the ground, abs pulled in. Shift your weight into the heel, grounding your fingertips into the floor, just feeling that calf muscle stretch. Should be a very easy stretch, not too much pressure here, just waking up the muscles. Excellent. So now that the muscles are activated, you're going to pop that heel up, keeping the abdominals pulled in. Extend your right hand forward. So now there's a straight line from your heel to your fingertips. Keep breathing here, just working on the strength, working on the balance, and you can stay here the entire time. Bend your left elbow if you like, so that way it starts warming up that bicep and tricep. A little bit warm up in the shoulder as well. Hand to the heart, right hand to the right side of the room, bend your left knee, find that same angle and kick your heel out. So I'm at a 45-degree angle today. Usually I'm kicking that heel straight directly to you, but I'm just honoring my body at this moment, letting my body tell me what is best for me right now. Ooh, I'm getting a little warm. And I did turn on the AC, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Okay, warming up that body. 1 more second to go. And come forward and back. Inhale and release. Curl the toes under for your first downward dog of the class. And you can bend 1 knee at a time. Just feeling a little bit of openness in the back of the legs and the glutes. Whatever you want to start your downward dog with is perfectly okay. We'll stay here for another 2 breaths. So moving or staying still. Sometimes I like to stay still, and sometimes I like to continue moving. So wherever you're at, breathe. Awesome. Shift your eye gaze forward, and then we're going to walk your feet towards the top of the mat. Toes and ankles touch, no space between the feet. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees and roll all the way up till you're standing. Inhale, arms up. Palms touch. Lift your chest. Relax your neck. Eye gaze is up towards the ceiling, towards your hands. And start drawing the hands back about 2 or 3 inches. Okay, we're not in our full backward bend. The body is still warming up. Tuck in your tailbone. Squeeze your glutes so your butt cheeks are nice and tight. Drop the shoulders back. Keep those palms together. And open your chest. Relax the neck, relax your head. Eye gaze is towards your hands. Breathe. Coming to the center, hands to your heart. Take an inhale breath. Exhale. Hands down, arms up. Good. And then we're going to transition from here straight into our warrior one. So we're not going to go awkward pose, sorry. From here, we're going to go straight to our awkward pose. So bending your knees, keep your chest lifted, shift your weight back to the heels, eye gazes forward. And then you could separate your hands if you like. Shoulders drop down, eyes forward and up, pulling your core, and then breathing here. Hi, can you turn on the AC? It's right there, look, the remote. Thank you. Okay, breathe here. Good. So as we go into this awkward pose, begin to squeeze your glutes and you can lift up your heels. Good. Hands come forward so they're parallel to the ground. Yeah, we're starting right off with balance. Tuck your tailbone in, bend your knees. 3, 2, 1. Release. And warrior one. Extend that right leg back, bending your left knee. Keep your hips forward. Breathe in. Exhale. Warrior two. Left hand comes forward, right hand goes back. Tucking your tailbone. Breathe in. Reverse warrior. Right hand to the thigh. Left arm comes up. Breathe in. And that left hand goes to the outside of the left foot. Right hand stays up. Breathe in. Right hand goes down to the inside of the foot. Pick up your right heel. Left arm goes up. Find your twist. Breathe in. Exhale. Left hand goes down to the floor. Left foot goes back. Strong plank. Breathe in. Shift your weight down. Chaturanga. Inhale. Lift your chest up. Breathe in. Lower your chest down. Curl the toes under. Pick up your hips. Downward dog. Breathe in. Right leg lifts up. Pull it all the way through. Both arms lift. Left foot down. Warrior one. Breathe in. Warrior two. Right hand forward. Left hand back. Breathe in. Reverse warrior. Left hand back. Right arm up. Breathe in. And windmill your right hand goes out to the right side of the foot. Left arm up. Breathe in. Left hand goes down. Right hand goes up. Left heel goes up. Breathe in. Right hand goes down. Right foot goes back. Strong plank. Breathe in. Chaturanga, lower down. Up dog. Breathe in. Lower your chest. And bring your hips to your heels. Child's pose. Breathe in. Excellent. Come into all fours. Now, as we're here in the all fours, we're going to start working onto the twist of the stomach to help with that ball of energy that we've created, to help with that healing energy. So we're going to a small twist. I like to be in the middle of my mat. We'll extend the right hand forward. We'll do the right side first. Thread it underneath. And then so we have the shoulder onto the ground and your left hand to help you, okay? Now notice how my hips are directly above my knees, so I'm not too far back and I'm not too far forward, okay? So try to have that 90-degree angle. And just breathe here for a moment. Excellent. So we can stay here, or if you want to extend that left foot back, then that's good. Or you can, let me see, hold on. No, okay. I'll have to cut that out. Okay. Breathe in. Gently press that left hand down, and we'll come all the way up. Let's do the other side. The left hand extends up, pull it through. I think this one's called thread the needle or something. Right hand comes forward and breathe here. We are holding this posture for a good 30-40 seconds, so get comfortable, breathe into it, clear your mind, do not go back into your thoughts. Stay right here, feel the muscles, feel your body. What is your body doing? How are you feeling? Is your stomach engaged or is it relaxed? Do you feel pressure underneath your knees? Are your ankles up or are they relaxed? How's your right hand? Is it pressing into the ground? Okay, one more breath. Place your right hand down so you can push back up. Left hand extends and come into all fours. So we'll go into a little bit, we're going to activate the glutes with a movement. What we're trying to do is open up our hips so that way we can release any tension and energy we've been holding on to there. Okay, so a little bit of circles with the hips. My head just automatically came in with that, so if your head does it, that's good too. All right, now we're going to create circles with the right leg. So extend your right leg out, pull the knee in, and open it up. So one of the things that I've learned is in yoga and in life, we carry stress from years, months, and in the past in our hips. So that can manifest in multiple ways. Either when we eat sugars, how it goes straight to your hips. And then if you think to yourself, why am I eating all these sugars? It's usually because of something that happened a long time ago. Or sure, you like sugar, right? But why? Why aren't we taking care of our body? So it'll manifest in your hips. Also, people who don't usually eat sugar too, they'll end up having, let's switch to the other side. They'll end up having super big hips as well, or they'll start noticing that their hips are growing because of past traumas or relationship or mindset, whatever it is, okay? So when we're doing these big hip circles, you're actually you're actually releasing a lot of that trauma. So it may become emotional for you, or you may start feeling something, and that is okay. Let it out. At this moment, I have a lot of stress stored in my shoulders, which is why I started with that shoulder exercise, because we carry stress of the last few weeks and the last few days in our shoulders, okay? So when you're having like a pain in the neck, good. All right, come back into all fours. And I'm just going to move my neck and shoulders just because I was talking about them. But when you have a pain in your neck, that is usually the stress from current moments, current times. Okay, so as you cross your legs, we're into our hips now. We're going to go into a spine twist to help with our core chakra, the center area, okay? So we started with the hips. That's our foundation chakra. Now we're moving up to our powerhouse. That's where we're holding our ball of energy because that's for me today. I'm feeling it. So if you have both of your feet planted onto the ground, your right hand pulls the left leg underneath. We're going into a floor spine twist. So if you know how to do it, go right ahead. The right foot comes onto the top of over your left knee, okay? Right hand up and back. Now this is something that I do to release the tension in my shoulder. I stretch my left hand before I cross it over. And then I extend the hand towards the knee if you can touch the knee. If you cannot touch your knee and your hand is just hanging loose, then keep palm up so you utilize that elbow stability against your knee to help with your twist. So breathe in and look over your right shoulder. Breathe in, keep breathing, and twist as you exhale. Shh. Breathing in and twist. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Twist, twist, twist. Releasing back to the center and unwinding your legs. We'll do the other side. So the left hand goes through, pulling that right foot down, and the left foot comes up and over. The left arm extends all the way up, back, and down to release that energy and the tension in your shoulder blade. Palm is as flat as it can be. Inhale, right arm, cross it over, and then see where your flexibility is at. Breathe in and twist. And I know we're in an era of body positivity, and I totally think that is beautiful. But I also believe that our body is a reflection of our life. And when you are living with a healthy mind, you have a healthy body. And when you are living in the moment, that helps with everything in your body, with your face structure, with, how could I say, painless. Your body's painless. And you're not storing negativity in your body or trauma. Release, come back to the center, unwind your legs. So let's go into, since we twisted the spine, your right side and your left side, we're going to extend it. We're going to elongate it by opening the legs and coming forward, okay? And only go as far as you can. We did open up this foundation chakra, so this is going to help, okay? And you may release a little emotion, that's fine. All right, palms are down. Chest is pushing forward, okay? Now I'm only going as far as my body is letting me today, because my flexibility, I'm usually flat on the floor, but right now I am holding so much and I'm releasing that. I'm releasing it. Get out. Okay, releasing that pent-up tension, releasing that stored up energy, releasing things that no longer serve me, releasing all of that out, okay? So now my body's like, okay, I can go a little further down, which I love, because I'm used to being completely flat. So like I was saying, your body is a reflection of who you are and how your life is, okay? So if you are stagnant in life and you're feeling a plateau, your body will usually show you that. It will express it, okay? And you can feel it day to day to day. Notice how when you start shifting your energy, you start feeling lighter. You start feeling like you want movement. You start feeling like you're open to new things, okay? So what do you notice about your body, and what is your body telling you, right? And then on top of that, us women, we're going through things in a cycle of the month. So for example, I had one of the craziest periods the last 3 days. Today's day 5. My first day was fine, normal period, but my second, third, and fourth day, I was in pain. I felt the urge to throw up a lot. I mean, it's crazy. And so I'm holding on to a lot of that stored energy right here in my stomach because I don't feel like I have a lot of power right now, okay? So I feel that, you can see that, obviously. It's harder for me to stay engaged with my core. Even when I did core workouts, I didn't go as hard as I would like to. And instead of going into guilt, I have to forgive myself. I mean, I don't have to, but it's nice to forgive yourself. It is okay. All right, if you guys are tired of being in this position, let's come back up. Let's do a quick little side stretch. Back to the center, other side, stretch. And back to the center. Okay, so we did the foundation, the stomach, and let's do heart. So as we open up the heart, let's go into puppy dog pose. I will turn my yoga mat a little bit this way so you can see. So in this puppy dog pose, we're going to open up the chest. We're going to ground the heart to the mat, to the floor. Your hips are above your knees. And if you haven't done this posture before, take your time, go slow, and start on your forearms with your palms together. If you know how to get to the position, go right ahead. But when you're ready, I want you to drop your chest down. See? Here's us holding up, and here's us dropping down. Then you'll work your elbows a little bit more forward. Keep your knees hip-width distance. Keep your hips above your knees. I'm going to have to move my Mikey mic. Okay, so now slowly keep your hands together and work your elbows forward. We're going to work into those shoulder blades, and then eventually your heart will touch the ground, and you can open your hands for your palms to be down or your palms to be up. So either way is perfectly fine. But we're opening up the heart, okay? A lot of teachers like to do, camel pose to open the heart. But right now I feel like grounding the heart, opening it this way as it pushes down is a little bit more safe for me because it's not as vulnerable. Honestly, I don't want to cry again on this video, even though I should honor my body if it wants to. So you know what? Let's do it. We'll go into camel next. But as we open our hearts, this also helps the shoulders, which is where I'm holding a lot of my tension and stress. My chin is down. My shoulders are opening. And I'm going to lower the mic and breathe into this for a couple moments. Good. One more breath. Take your time as you come out of it the way you came in. Going back to the forearms first. If you want to pass through child's pose, go ahead. Relax your neck. Excellent. So let's go into our, whoa, I lost my balance. Let's go into our child's pose. So hips are above your knees, heels are behind your knees. Palms go to your lower back. Heart opener, squeeze your glutes and relax your neck. This is not as intense on my shoulders, and I want to feel a little bit more. Okay, so we'll slowly open the hips by pushing the hips forward, squeeze your glutes, secure your lower back, and when you're ready, you can grab your heels, one hand at a time. And breathe. I know what y'all are thinking, such a good throat opener. Release. Whew. Okay, take a moment. And you know what? I need that throat opener for sure. And then I definitely had that throat opener when I did puppy dog pose as well, opening the throat, extending it. So just need a second. All right. Let's cross the legs, go back into our hips. And for this, so we're moving up the chakras, right? We did the hips, we did our power chakra, went into our heart. Now we're going to go into the throat chakra. And I definitely think the last two poses helped with that, but we didn't mentally focus on that. So let's go into a pose that's going to help us with that. If you extend your feet forward, okay, this one's called fish pose. Point your toes, engage your inner thighs. So the legs are strong and tight. Let's lower down into our forearms, okay? Relax your head back. This is a good alternate to the pose, okay? Chest is lifted. Relaxing the neck. You can even open your mouth. If you feel comfortable there, stay there. When you're ready, we're going to go into the full position of the pose. I have to readjust my hair because of my elastic. Okay, so we'll start on the mat, laying down for the pose. Extend your hands. As you squeeze your inner thighs, you're going to lift up your hips and place your hands underneath and draw your shoulder blades closer together. Okay? Then as you bend your knees, you're going to lift up. Let's see if I remember. Hold on. Okay, so lift up your chest to go to the root chakra, or to your crown chakra. Okay? Extend the legs. You can hold into your hips. Good. Hold here. Now, if you're ready, you can bring the hands underneath and hold that, but I am not ready for that. So I'm just going to hold my hips, lift up my chest, and open up my mouth. Squeeze your glutes. And when you're ready, you can release. Oof, be very careful, move slow. All right, I'm gonna put my knees side to side to release my lower back. You know what? That throat chakra opener also helped with the crown chakra because we were on to the crown of the head. I was actually gonna do another pose for the last one, but which we can do in a second. But we are opening all of these chakras. I love it. Okay, so let's go back up to the middle of our mats. And this next one is camel. Let's see, we did camel. What is rabbit's pose? So hands come behind you, holding into the heels. Exhale your breath. Tuck in your chin around your spine until your forehead touches your knees. When your forehead touches your knees, you'll carefully lift up your hips, and then now we are onto the crown chakra. Pulling your tummy in, pushing your hips up. Stay strong. We'll hold this for a couple more seconds. Release. Lower the hips and round up one vertebrae at a time until you're all the way to the top. Woo! Balancing off the chakra is not for the weak. It's definitely not for the weak. We're doing such a good job. All right, let's go back into the floor into our final position, Savasana. If you feel like you need something else right now, go right ahead. If you are needing floor twist or you want to go into your legs up, go right ahead. I am ready for Shavasana. We did such a great job today. We're going to separate the legs, hip width distance, separate your hands, and put your palms up at first. You can close your eyes or have it soft. Remember our balls of energy that were in our hands, and then we had them in our stomach. Now we can place our hands onto the stomach or whatever area you had it. Pull that ball of energy back into the hands. Mine kind of feel like little flames as well. They're balls of energy and they kind of look like balls of fire, but they're white with protection and love and energy. And I'm bringing my palms back, or my hands back down to the floor with my palms up, and I'm holding these balls of energy. And I'm going to let the balls of energy get really small, like a little baby marble, a tiny marble in your hand. And then close your hands, and we'll take a few breaths here, holding our marble of energy. Okay, good job. So now we can come back to the energy in our hands whenever we need to help us with protection and help us releasing whatever no longer serves us and help bring a clarity back into our mind. I am so proud of you for taking the time to take care of yourself today. You did it. You are so good. And remember that you are amazing. You are awesome. And you are very, very loved. You have everything that you desire. It is in your vortex. Feel it, visualize it, and know that it is true. And if you don't have something, it's not the right time, okay? You have to go through things sometimes. We have to learn these lessons before we get what we want. And when you're ready to quantum leap, put yourself in that timeline of what it is that you want, so that way you can manifest that happening now. Just quantum leap, okay? If it sounds like gibbery jabberish, don't worry about it. Just breathe. Inhale, stretch the arms up, point the toes. Exhale, sit up. Sit up however feels best for you. And let's do a couple of neck rolls before we go back into our day. Maybe a little bit of wrist, minor popping, rolling out your wrists. Good. Inhale, breath. Extend the arms out and up. Gather all the love and the energy. Bring it down to your heart. Place your hands onto your third eye. Bow to yourself or to me with love, positivity, energy, gratitude. You are amazing. You've got this. We're just little baby humans trying to live this world, okay? This too shall pass. I love you. My name is Lissa. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.